Hi everyone, I'm Megan and today I'm going to be telling you the story of Jacob's ladder. I've got some very special friends here as well to help me tell it. So in this story, we meet a man named Jacob who has a dream, just like we do, but in his dream it was really special because God appears. This story is from the Bible and is all about Jacob. If you don't remember, he had a twin brother named Esau who he tricked out of his blessing from his father Isaac. Even though they were twins, Esau was born first, so he should have received a special blessing from his father, not Jacob. Jacob and his family had a row, so Jacob decided he wanted to leave. So I'm thinking that Jacob either walked or he was riding a horse, and at the end of a really long day of travelling, he decided to stop for the night. It must have been a really warm evening because Jacob slept under the stars. He didn't have a pillow with him, so he found a good-sized stone to lay his head upon. Now that doesn't sound very comfortable, does it? At least we have nice comfy pillows in our beds. He must have been tired because he fell into a deep sleep and began to dream. First, he saw a long stairway that touched the ground, with the very top of it reaching heaven. Maybe, in his dream, heaven was where the clouds were. Next, he saw angels of God moving up and down the stairway. I imagine that they were floating just above the stairs, almost like one escalator going up and the other one going down. Above the stairway, or even close to Jacob, stood the Lord. The Lord then spoke to Jacob, saying, "I am the Lord, the God of your father Abraham and Isaac. I will give you and all your family to come, the land on the earth which you are lying. Your family will continue to grow through each generation as much as the dust of the earth," which that is quite a lot, isn't it? "All of your family will spread out all over, and you will bless those around you. I will always be with you, watching over you, and will return you to this land until I have done everything I have promised you." When Jacob woke up, he realised that the Lord had been with him. He was afraid because of the power and the presence of God, and he said, "How awesome is this place! This is the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." Before he left, Jacob used a stone that he had rested his head upon and set up a pillar and poured oil on it. This is like a marker for Jacob to remember the dream he had from God, and to remember and thank God for the promise he had made to him. He called the place Bethel, which means house of God. Then Jacob made a promise to God. "If God will be with and watch over me on my journey, and provide me with clothes and food, and bring me back home safe, then the Lord will be my God, and the pillar that I have made will be God's house, and all that you give me I will give 1/10 in return." It sounds like Jacob had an amazing experience, and I'm sure no one would be able to convince him that his dream wasn't a special message from God just for him. God can speak to us in many ways, through other believers, our conscience, through his creation, and also through our dreams as well. Of course, we all have crazy or bad dreams, but I think that if God really had something important to say to us, he needed us to know that he could speak to you in a wonderful dream, and you would know without a doubt that it was a special message from God just for you. Now I have a little craft I would like everybody to do if you can. So, do you remember at Christmas when we had our Christmas tree, and each week we made a decoration to hang upon the tree? I've done some digging and I have found my angel from Christmas. So in this story, Jacob sees angels, and I thought it'd be a really good idea for everybody to make their own angel. It's super easy to make, and all you need is one piece of planed paper, glue or staplers, and something to tie it with as well. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube, and I've also found a couple on Google as well. And if you're feeling super creative, you can make loads of them and then hang them as a mobile above your bed, so every time you go to sleep you can see all the angels. Now, I hope that everybody has enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!